The invitation from the President's office for the G20 dinner has the name mentioned as the President of Bharat than the usual President of India. Joining us now, DMK MP Ms. Kanimozhi. Thank you very much, Kanimozhi, for your time. How does the DMK look at this?
See, we've always, referred to the President of India as the President of India and the Prime Minister of India. I really don't understand why this sudden change, and unless they are scared of the word India itself because of the opposition parties have come together in a single platform in the name of India. If you want to start calling India as Bharat, have you consulted with the states? Have you discussed it in Parliament? And this is a G20 summit, which is an international summit, and the whole world knows us as India. Why would you send out an invitation in the name of Bharat, saying President of Bharat? Obviously, there's some politics behind it. There's some intention behind it. What is that? And that is what we're questioning.
What could be the repercussions?
The repercussion is that people can feel left out, people can feel threatened, and I don't think this is the time for changes like this, because on one side they're talking about one nation, one election, and already people there's a huge threat to secularism in this country, and with all that, it just pushes people to feel left out, to be excluded. And recently the RSS chief, head of the RSS, has in a statement said that we have to change the name to Bharat. So in this background, when something like this comes up, of course it puts fear and a lot of questions in the minds of people.
The word Bharat is also mentioned in the Constitution. Why is it unacceptable now?
It's always been in the Constitution, and why are you using it now? You've never done this before, and you've been in government when Vajpayee he was a prime minister, and now you've been in government for the second term, and you've never used it.
The BJP says the opposition is objecting to anything that refers to what they call India's glory.
We all believe in India's true glory. We don't want something which you're trying to create as India's glory. India's glory is in its diversity, its different languages, its different traditions, cultures. You cannot do away with all that and talk about India's glory. India's glory is all this put together.
Recently, Tamil Nadu also had a similar issue with the governor in his invitation, yes, mentioning it as Tamilagam instead of Tamil Nadu. Is there a message you see in this pattern?
Yes, definitely, because we've always used Tamilagam and Tamil Nadu. Political leaders or people who spoke have always used it interchangeably. But then when somebody says you cannot say Tamil Nadu, only use Tamilagam, that is when the questions about the politics behind that, the intention behind that comes, and you're forced to say we will call it Tamil Nadu. Same way, Bharat has always been there, and people have used it interchangeably, but nobody has sent out an invitation in the name of the President of Bharat. So now when you do that, that is when everybody wants to question the reason behind it.
Lastly, do you think the special session of the Parliament, in that they could formally push this to change the name of the country from India to Bharat?
See, the special session of Parliament, nobody knows why it's being called. I find that very undemocratic and unparliamentary, because no opposition party or no member of parliament knows the reason they're being called for, and nobody knows what is the agenda, what is going to be discussed. It's just hearsay and what the reports in the media are saying. So I really find this a very, very strange situation.
The DMK will attend the dinner, mate?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. That was DMK MP Kanimozhi talking to us in Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel. Find the TV.